Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are out here in the great wide open. We bought a little piece of land that's already ready to harvest, but the only thing we have to our name is a couple of shekels in the truck behind us. Let's see if we can make it work. Now we are out here in the wilderness, and this whole area is going to be getting developed over time. But for right now, we got prime location for the one field that we own that is ready to harvest. It is near the sawmill, down the road a little bit from the farmer's market, and near the new co-op that was just built. So run down the street here real quick and see if we can locate that property. Looks like we can see the farmer's market off here to the left, and I think that's the co-op in front of us, but I'm sure we're going to be spending plenty of time there. So our place should just be around the bend. Now we got a great deal on this, but I bought it online. So all we got was the field. We're going to have to put everything else in it. However, I have talked to a gentleman who can maybe get us a house pretty quick that he's selling from his property. And it should be right here. This right here should be our field. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. There are some weeds. Looks like it's canola. There are some weeds in this field, but on the plus side, we do need a house, but we do have a field that's already ready to harvest. So over there you see the co-op in the distance, and also the lumber mill right there. I'm sure they're both going to come into play with how we're going to try to make some money. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and head over to the co-op and just kind of take a look around here. But man, this field does look good. Got our trusty truck right here now. See if we can't make this place our home. Absolutely beautiful out here. Beautiful piece of land. So the location's great. Go ahead and run over here. Man, they are really developing this for farmers. Let's take a, you know what? Let's just take a gander around back here and see what they actually got going on. It's like a little bit older equipment right here. Probably gonna be more of the stuff that we can actually afford. And 20K in the bank's not gonna get. Oh my goodness, look at that old thing right there. My goodness, they got the big boys. I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to afford something like that, but it's back a little bit more our speed back in the corner. But they got some nice stuff here, and the nice thing about this place is they also allow us to rent equipment. So if there's anything that we need that we don't have and we can put up with a little bit of rental cost, we actually are able to rent it. But we'll see. Man, that thing is old right there, but I think this might actually be what we're looking for. We don't really have the money to buy a harvester, but if this guy works, he might actually get us done. Fortunately, our field is not too awful big, and since it's not too big, we don't really have a whole lot that we need to worry about. And they got those big cases and John Deere's and things over there, but that's just not necessary for what we're trying to do. And we also want to keep costs down because we really do have some stuff we're going to have to buy. We definitely are going to have to buy a house. Like I said, I'm already in conversations about a guy who's got a mobile house on his property that he said he can deliver to us for the right price. So I'm working on that. But for the time being, let's go in here, see if we can get a deal on this combine, and see if we can get all this harvested up. Now, wouldn't you know it, that thing was pretty cheap to lease. But if we go looking at it over here, there we go. Go ahead and get in this guy right here and see if we can't. Oh man, it sounds like a bucket of rocks, doesn't it? Whew. Well, let's see if we can keep this guy alive long enough to do what we need to do. And we got the head here. We just need to get a guy inside, help us kind of turn it around here. There we go. Alright, didn't need the guy inside. I guess we can do it ourselves. Thing is so old, it doesn't hardly weigh anything. It's so rusted out. Let's see if we can hook this up. Alright. Well, it is not pretty, but I think it'll do. Well, I think we're going to make this work. So we were able to rent this hunk of junk for less than $1,000. So we're going to be happy about that. Didn't even cost us really $500 to rent this. So if we can harvest this field, there's no way we shouldn't be able to make some money on it. So, man, this thing is ancient though. Let me see if I can remember what the controls are here. My goodness. I truly think my truck might weigh more than this thing. So, we really gotta see if we can get it going. All I do is get her laid down on the ground here so we can start picking up. There we go. I think that's where we want to be. There we go. Alright, well, she doesn't look like much, she doesn't sound like much, but she's getting the job done for us. So let's see if we can't knock this out and make our first little bit of money, and then we're going to see if we can't reach out to that gentleman about that house. Well, I'm going to get to harvesting this field, but if you guys are enjoying this content, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.
Sunrise paints the window pane yellow, gold, and red. Got my boots on, coffee strong, time to get ahead. Another day of working hard out on this piece of land, with callous fingers, honest sweat, and a steady hand. Oh, the simple life, it's the one for me. Planting seeds of hope for all the world to see. From the break of dawn till the sun is low, just watching all my little sprouts begin to grow. The afternoon is warm and long, the buzzing of the bees, a gentle rhythm in the air, a whisper in the trees. Checking on the chickens and the old brown dairy cow. Wouldn't trade this dusty ground for anything right now.
Well, definitely not a bad first day out here on the new farm. Just finishing this up a little bit, and we are going to head over to the old farmer's market and see if we can't top it off. Now, we didn't get quite as much as we did the first time. First time we had full barrel there, had the whole hopper filled, and we made about 7 grand, a little bit more than 7 grand. So since we're a little bit over half, I'm thinking probably make about 4 grand, maybe take us to about 31,000. But we'll get over here and get her turned in and see what the verdict is, and kind of go from there. Man, this is absolutely beautiful land though out here. It's really going to be good for us to get ahead. We may have to pick up some contracts here and there in order to get us by and to keep the money moving, because we do only have the one field. Probably going to have to drop some trees for sure. But let's just see how this final dump fills out here and see where that puts us. So let's see if we can get it right in the right spot. This is a little bit harder when you're doing it with a harvester. Come on. Come on. Whenever you're ready. Well, that's ridiculous. I was already here. There we go. And we're climbing. We're going to break 30? Oh, heck, look at that. We just broke 30. I was thinking about 31. Ooh, that's pretty close. Okay. Okay, so we got about 31,000. Now, we don't owe anything on the land. I gave $10,000. We had 30. I gave $10,000 for the land. The truck we own outright. So, it only cost us about $500 to rent this hunk of junk. But we made a little over $11,000. So, I'm going to say the ROI on that is pretty darn good. So, we're going to get this thing back to the co-op real quick and see what we want to do. But I'm thinking that's probably going to bring us to the end of episode 1 once we get that turned back in. Well, we got her all turned back in. I think next time we're going to see about getting that house and probably be cutting some trees. See what else we want to get into, but I think we're going to have fun out here in the forest. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. That way it supports the channel, keeps me bringing these things to you. I do appreciate all your viewership. God bless. Have a good day.